Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Doc and Queenie Facebook Live. Today is Monday, and it's what time?
I knew.
Are your vocal cords frozen, Queenie?
Oh my gosh, Doc, I'm telling you what, I was just on a call and they said, "What's going on in your world?" And I said, "Kansas City might hit 0 today." Oh,
We
and then
just hit 0 down here.
did you really? Oh my gosh, I'm getting close. I think I'm still -1. And so then double digits on Wednesday. We're looking forward to +0 tomorrow. And they went, "What?" And I said, "I know." So yes, my vocal chords are frozen.
Yeah. Yes. I was going to say, I'm just looking at the weather. It's going to be -8 tonight. And as I usually comment, right now, it feels like -18.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it is unbelievable. I'm telling you what. But the good news is many of us are safe and warm. So if you're not yet, please hopefully think about friends who aren't. And that is definitely something to keep an eye on because this is like brutal for real.
It is brutal, and I realized how brutal it was. I actually haven't been out in a while, and I went to pump some gas this morning, and oh my gosh, I'm like, even just holding on to the gas pump, I was just freezing, just totally freezing.
Raquel, we're super glad you're here, and definitely our high noon superstar Karen Hagen's in the house. So glad you guys are here. The godmother of ACA is with us, which is such an honor. So we're thrilled to have you here. Hopefully all of our superstars are staying safe and warm, as I said, because Doc, I'm telling you, they showed, and you know how I feel about plastic bottles and all that stuff, but they showed on the internet that it is a bottle of water froze during the game.
Oh, I actually saw one with beers, but
of course you did. Yeah, of course you did.
Yeah, they showed a picture of the back of somebody's chair, and they had put their the cup holders are kind of behind them, and this was on one like a walkway, and they had bubbled over and frozen. The fizz had frozen, and the can was like, yeah, lots of beer freezing. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it is definitely brutal. But when the bottle, literally, they did a bottle of water, and I just looked at that and I thought, first of all, don't drink it. But second of all, holy moly, it is chilly. And so the good news is I shoveled the driveway when it was still only 28 degrees. So it wasn't so bad. But now, oh my gosh. So it is definitely chilly, but this is not going to be the same until we get above, let's say 10. Let's try for 10.
You know, that might be, let's see, looking at the weather forecast, it'll be 16 tomorrow. So it's a little heat wave going on.
All right. I accept. Yeah, I accept.
So,
Happy New Year. Absolutely.
Yes. Happy New Year to everybody. And today we are honoring Martin Luther. It's Martin Luther King Day.
Absolutely.
It's super important in our history. And then there's a whole bunch of wackiness as usual with the national days.
All I can do is tell you a lot of people have notified me already about Friday. So I'll see when you get to Friday what you say.
Okay. Well, let's see. Let's today is a National Hat Day. So of course I had to wear my hat.
Well, good for you. You picked the right one. So good job.
And it's also Bagel Day. Do you like bagels, Queenie?
I have before. I think I've done like herb bagels and stuff. So I can do bagels.
You can do bagels. It's National Booch Day.
National what?
Booch, BOOCH,
which is
a shortened version of kombucha. You know what kombucha is?
Okay, I know what kombucha is. Booch is new to me, so thank you for teaching me a new word that we can say publicly.
I'm not sure about, but you know, that's that. Yeah, I had to look up, you know, Booch Day. I'm like, what? And so, you know, I see fermented beverage that has billions of probiotics. Oh, it's kombucha.
Kombucha. Yeah, there you go.
Tomorrow is nothing. It's National Nothing Day.
Okay, I was going to say, how is that possible? Okay. National Nothing Day. So maybe that means under the blanket, freezing with your hood on. Okay.
I'm going to do nothing. Yeah, like the two of us are going to do that, much less anybody we know, right?
Oh my God. I've not even turned the calendar page yet. No.
And then it's Religious Freedom, National Day of Religious Freedom, and Fig Newtons. Of course, I always have to pick out the food, and I was never a Fig Newton fan, so.
Not in my lifetime.
She's shaking her head. I can't even get her to answer. I worked very hard to get her to answer. So that rounds off Wednesday is Bootlegger Day. In honor of Al Capone, who was a bootlegger. It's January 17th. And the company that started Bootlegger Day was Templeton Rye Whiskey Company. How unusual.
I'm so shocked. Yeah.
Thursday is Michigan Day. They became the 26th state in the Union. And here's one of our favorites. It's also National Thesaurus Day.
Well, there we go. I love that.
And it's Winnie the Pooh. Did you ever do the Winnie the Pooh thing with the kids? Was that?
I think it was after my time with little kids. I think I don't remember. We knew who he was, of course, and Piglet and all that stuff, and Eeyore, for heaven's sakes. But that was not part of our DNA. We were more into Sesame Street and Mr. Rogers.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think it was because my daughter did Winnie the Pooh. Definitely. And Tigger, of course, was my favorite. But you know. Yeah. So Friday is the National Popcorn Day, which I know I kind of get this gist that you like popcorn, Queenie.
Well, not only do I like it, but I've got one of those ginormous popcorn machines that's literally a stand. It's about 6 feet tall, as a matter of fact. And so, yeah, I love making it, certainly, but the kids love it. So it's always fun to do that. So I've got the great big Dr. Seuss red and white hat to go with popcorn and the popcorn bags. And and all the big buckets that are red and white also. Very cool. Yeah, I kind of went a little nuts with popcorn, but I do love it.
Did you tell me? And I want to say you talked about one time, or not one time, but didn't you use it when you were networking?
Absolutely. In fact, I'm going to post that picture. Delinda Lane, our superstar, fun, fearless female global community of Christian women lady, actually had an event over in Lenexa. And I'm pretty sure Karen was there, as a matter of fact. And so we had a popcorn bar, and literally, yeah, I did. Yes. And literally I had caramel corn, kettle corn, plain chocolate, and cinnamon. And so I had them all labeled in different things. And so, yeah, I did the red and white. Oh my gosh. But that was back in 2017, 18, right around there probably. And so, but anyway, it was a blast. And I definitely love the popcorn because, first of all, I know it's not healthy because obviously corn is for cattle kind of thing, but it's just a matter of, it's usually fun, and you don't want to eat more than a cup at max, I would hope, but not anyone can do that because you see what they serve in theaters. And then they have these ginormous bags for $500 and you get a free refill. And I'm always like, if you knew how much that ginormous bag cost me to make, which I think is 11 cents.
I was going to say 5 cents.
You would not pay $500 for that big box.
At the theater, I can't get over the amount of salt without even putting anything on it. Absolutely. To me, I'm just like,
and actually, there you go, Lynn.
Yes.
Essential oil for her popcorn. That's fun.
We have to ask what kind. What kind of oil do you put on that?
Maybe cinnamon essential oil.
It's kind of cool.
What kind of oil for that would be fun? And
we've got a lot of Winnie the Pooh fans here.
I'm telling you, we definitely do. That is super fun. And I definitely love that. But Winnie the Pooh Day, I mean, as I said, Popcorn Day, everything that you do as far as National Day of, I'm going to work very hard for National Nothing Day. What comes after Friday? I know maybe Saturday, huh?
Okay, so Saturday is Cheese Lovers.
Wow. Okay.
And you'll love this next one. Use your gift card day. Do you have any gift cards, Queenie?
Oh, that is hysterical. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I got a couple.
On Guard. Lynn uses On Guard, which is super healthy, and cinnamon. Yes.
Absolutely. Awesome. I can definitely see that for popcorn. That would be fun.
And then we round out Sunday with granola.
Oh wow. Okay.
Squirrel. I'm not going to talk about squirrels. I don't like them any. I used to think they were cute until they started getting in my gardens. Um, and hugging, and I'm not going to hug a squirrel for granola. So there you go.
There you go. Absolutely. I appreciate that. That is a lot of fun. National Day of, and I understand you got a calendar from one of our superstar friends. Is that true?
The godmother of ACA, as a matter of fact, gave me one last year. So I'm, she perpetuated this fun little, it's fun to look at that because you're just like, it's amazing. It's National Breathing Day.
Yeah. Don't forget to breathe. Always important. Don't forget to breathe.
Day. Always very useful.
Always super fun for sure. I love that part. And again, if you have chosen your word of intention, you can put that in the comment section on our Doc and Queenie page of this video. And then the fabulous Karen Hagans will actually send you one. And of course, mine is yet. Haven't seen a new one from you, Doc, apparently, is what Karen's saying. And here's my yet card. So you actually get a card in the mail. So it's pretty awesome. And I do love yet because I say it all the time. I don't do this. I don't do that. I don't do something. And I always go yet. And so they go, oh, that's a good point. I haven't ever written a book yet.
Yes. Well,
I don't like networking and I'm not going yet.
Yes. Yeah. Well, and of course, I being Doc, I changed my mind and it went from transition. I transitioned from the word transition to transformation. Yeah. So that's my, I'm transformed, not transitioned. So what is new in the Queenie HNP, Miracles with Water, networking? See, did I miss that?
I am super duper excited times a million. I got to be a speaker on the Enagic call last week, and that was a serious blast. And we call it the Difference Makers Call. And it was so fun because we don't talk about water and push this button and get this, all of those things that we teach during water workshop. It's more a matter of how to engage people in supporting each other. I think that's just the bigger thing. And it doesn't matter what you sell or what you do or what you support necessarily. It's the fact that we support you. And that's the part that I love so much because even if you don't do whatever the topic is, we can still support you. And I love that piece. So being a speaker on the call was a blast. And the feedback after was a blast. And getting more folks to my posting party was a blast. And so everything kind of works together. And that is always so fun for me because I love it when people say I don't do LinkedIn yet.
Let me transform you over to LinkedIn.
See, there you go. And now it's one of my top platforms, and certainly so is YouTube. And speaking of YouTube, Miss Segway, congratulations on your dynamic success. I am so proud of you. Every time I see Doc pops up, and I'm just, because I've got the notification thing on, and every time I see a video, I'm like, oh my gosh. And you teach about be sure to like your own video and be sure to comment and be sure to pin it. And I'm just like, I never did any of that. I don't comment on my own because I thought, Catherine, that's terrible that you like your own video. And it works. And people have found me now, and the subscribers are growing that aren't even people I asked, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. These are people I haven't met yet. And so I'm just loving this, Doc. You have done a great job.
Thank you. Yes, I just actually hit a milestone today. I hit 300 subscribers, and I am about 1,200 away from 110,000 views. So,
oh my gosh.
I never knew I could talk about gardening so much.
Gardening and squirrels and garlic.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it's been a lot of work, but it's been fun. I'm saying work. It's not really work because I'm having a good time.
I was hoping to get that muted on time.
You did. We didn't hear you. It was just like, Queenie, I could hear that you turned it off.
Oh, I'm so serious.
And we will in our classes, not in a couple of months, we'll update or actually take you to the next level with the YouTube shorts. Because I did a on steroids kind of class with YouTube for the past month between December and January, which of course, as we all know, is not a gardening month. And actually got things
imagine that. Yeah, since I can't
Yeah.
even see my grass, I hope it's not a gardening lunch.
Which is, if you go to my channel, which is why there's so many indoor seedlings, water, soil, you're just like, gosh, can you come up with something else? Yes, I can. So,
This is so
so
exciting,
anyways,
honestly. I'm so thrilled for you and watching your channel explode like this. And then, of course, the shorts. And speaking of classes, January
yes,
24th at high noon Central Time is our next class.
I
And Doc is
knew.
going to teach us a little bit about.
Canva. Yes, Canva. I
Yeah, these
use
wheels are
Canva
so awesome.
in everything. I really do. I did my YouTube thumbnails. This background was Canva. On my website was Canva. My videos have Canva.
This
Pinterest has
border,
Canva.
this border
Huh?
that you made around our video right now is definitely Canva for the Doc and Queenie classes.
Canva.
So if you
Yeah, my
haven't learned
website.
Canva yet, it is, oh my, your website is phenomenal. And the
My
way that you put
website is
borders
Canva.
around your videos. Yep. I am very excited to
$800
see
for a
what you're
website.
going to
No,
Yeah.
Canva. Nope, nope, nope.
Uh-uh.
So
I
it's been.
absolutely love that. And plus it looks so great. I don't know if you know, but I love purple.
I kind of got that gist. We're kind of clashing a little bit though, but it's a good clash because they're looking better. They're getting some of that fire back, but it's not going to be easy.
Oh, absolutely
Being
not.
the armchair quarterback that I am.
Yeah. Yeah. Coach Reed doesn't call me before each game now, but I definitely know that he knows that I support him. So that was super fun.
That's all that matters, Queenie.
Absolutely true. I love that.
So I guess it's time for. Should we do the topics first or the word first?
I guess you get to pick. You made the Canva background, so you get to pick.
Let's do the word today first.
All right. So once again, we thank each and let's shuffle 6 times, right between 5 and 7 is 6. We thank you all for adding to our words for this year. Words have meaning for sure. And when you added those for us, it helped a lot. Oh, I love this one. All right, Doc. Better, better, better. What does that look like for you?
Oh, darn, it's easier to say consistency. Well, better. These words are great because you can use them on many different, different topics and different angles. Better. Well, if we keep being consistent and keep pushing buttons and keep networking, whether it's HNP or groups on Facebook or whatever, we keep getting better at what we do. And like we talk about with our classes. We didn't just ta-da, we know what we're doing on YouTube. No. And we're still learning. That's the other thing. And it's, it's that step by step by step. You're not an overnight success of 16 years in the water business. You gradually got better at what you did. You're a product of what you've built on in the past. Failure is not getting up and not reaching for better. Failure is just, okay, I'm done. I can't. I won't, those kinds of phrases. And, when you speak it out, it's our body, hearing that, it reabsorbs it, gets into your brain, so it's always positive. I would say better is definitely a positive word. So what say you, O Queen of Water?
Oh my gosh, you are so funny. So the good news is better is one of my favorite words. And one of my friends always used to say, Mo better. And she said it just like that. I love you, Mo, better than whatever else we were talking about. And I love cookies, Mo, better than cake or whatever it was. And so we, of course, coined it Mo better. And so better always makes me think in terms of I'm better than I was yesterday. I'm not as great as I'm going to be tomorrow, but I am definitely better. And I love that part because we're not finished yet.
Yep.
And the reason, once again, yet. And so the reason for me is I always say on my posting parties when they go, oh my gosh, how do we, where do we, what do we, all that stuff. I always say, hang on a second. I learn more from you guys than you could ever learn from me. And I mean that because I just learned something yesterday, brand new, that I have not done yet on LinkedIn. And I didn't know it was possible on the free version because I only teach the free stuff. Holy moly, new topic. And so it always is very interesting to me that we can better ourselves by attending a class, by attending a networking event, by meeting new people online, meeting new people in person, whatever that looks like. We can be better than we were yesterday. And I love that, because I feel that that is our clue that God's not finished with us yet.
Exactly. Yes, and I was going to, if you hadn't touched on that, that was exactly what I was going to say. We all have a purpose.
Oh yeah.
Our experience ties into what our purpose is on helping others. And it's yes, some of us had some rocky roads. You can get better out of that and help others. So, just my 2 cents.
1,000,000%. And I do seriously, better was a great word, whoever chose it when we were asking for words of the year. And that's the reason that we have these topics, is because it, for me, it is seriously all about our community, 1,000,000,000,000%. And all of a sudden you need a professional networker. Talk to Karen Hagen. She networks in person in very large groups all over the city and even beyond. I know she's traveled to other cities and states for her American Club Association. If you want to network in person, Karen is your connector. And it's so cool to be able to have someone in that environment. If people love to do that. If you want to talk about anything legal shield and will writing, it's certainly Debbie Dubb is one of our community leaders on that particular topic, because she networks all over the globe. And the cool part is, by the way, Debbie networks even where she cannot sell her product or service yet, because Debbie knows the meaning of networking from a standpoint of building relationships. It's not simply about, I can't go there because I can't sell my something. And Debbie doesn't do that. I know that she's very active in our Australia group for one of our Happy Neighborhood Project teams. And Legal Shield is not available in Australia yet. And so Debbie goes there, and she's made quite a name for herself. So if anyone says, I need Legal Shield and I live in Oklahoma, do you suppose Debbie's not going to be top of mind, because she goes to the Australia team all the time? And so it's just very cool that we can all get better by supporting each other. I love that word.
Yes, it's mo better.
Yeah. Yes, I love that. All right, let's see what the topic is, Doc. I love this topic. All right. Shuffle 6 times. Okay. Wheelofnames.com, by the way, for any of you who do pick a winner kind of thing, wheelofnames.com is free and it's a blast. Oh, come on. I think we picked this last time.
Well, I think it's trying to tell you something.
Well, yeah, it's probably definitely trying to tell me something. So let's think in terms of how Queenie was coined, the term, okay? Karen and a lot of my in-person networking girls have called me the queen of networking kind of like forever. And I appreciate that, because I love networking, and connecting people just rocks my world. When I get an email that says, Susie Q, that you hooked up with me last week is now one of my newest team members, new clients, whatever that looks like. Nothing rocks my world in the whole planet more than that, because I love it. And so being able to refer people to each other really does rock my world. And then when your family got their water machine, you coined the Queen of Water thing. And so the Queenie topic was kind of born that way. But for me, the Queenie verbiage is a matter of being able to help someone else achieve their branding. And I seriously love that. Whether it's a Canva, which I can't wait for your class, by the way, but whether it's a Canva branding specific or a website branding specific, those are the things that I absolutely love as far as Queen of Networking, Queen of Water, Queen of whatever. So what is your brand? And now you are definitely, in fact, quite frankly, somebody said, what is her actual name? And I went, right. And so the doc thing is all that's in my head, and I have to really concentrate on Mrs. Laura Christine. And so anyway, I feel that the Queenie branding piece certainly has evolved, but the Queen part, it has kind of just worked for me. And then I have a logo that has the little crown on my C for the Kathy Weaver thing. And I love that just because, again, it's consistent branding. Doc, for you with the branding, when you make the Doc and Queenie classes, and very seriously, take a look at this, my friends, all those stars and everything behind it, and the wheels and the classes and the intros and the topics and the international days of, all of those things are I hope what you're going to be able to teach us on your class. I really can't wait for that.
Yeah, we're going to have fun.
What happens if I become the queen of Canva? Yeah, don't worry. Your title is secure on that one, Doc. It ain't gonna happen.
We will encourage you, and we'll just add another crown to your, and I'm like, I'm just looking at, being the perfectionist. I'm looking at the background, and I forgot to put the crown on the Queenie today. Oh, well, I'm going to have to fix this background. Oh, no. See, there's no crown behind you.
Oh, you're funny. You are seriously funny.
I'm slipping.
Now, but the good news is, like I say, I hope that you seriously can teach us how to arch the letters. Yep. That's cool. And how to make all those popping stars. I love that. To be able to put the wheel in there. The whole thing rocks my world. And if you're going to use this as an example, I am excited because this for me, it's branding for sure. And that's the Queenie part is, like I say, when people go, what actually is her name? Then, because I'm trying to find her on LinkedIn and Queenie don't pop up. And I'm always like, oh my gosh. And so it's just a funny thing to me. Yeah.
And like you said, what is the date? It's the 24th of January, correct, yep, Queenie? Which absolutely is a Wednesday true. At
high noon. Oh,
that hurts.
Hopefully
that really
it will be double digits that day, huh?
Actually it might be in the 40s. I was looking ahead. Because then we'll have another problem. We'll have a lot of mud around here, but yeah, hey, that's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, I'll take mud to frozen.
Yes, frozen, rock, solid, yeah, mountains. Yes, branding is super important. Just to talk about branding, Doc and Queenie branding is we're purple and gold, and then we kind of play with the other colors around it. But those are our two major colors.
Those first cards that Karen sent us with Doc and Queenie, and then the 3rd annual Doc and Queenie Day and all that stuff. Let me see if I still have them right here by my desk. I do. Yes. And so when Karen has done the branding for us, this one is one of my favorites still. Actually, can you see very well? But these are the purple and white branding that Karen does. And that's why I say, happy 2-year anniversary. Like, is that the coolest thing ever? And then to be able to have the branding throughout the whole card. I absolutely treasure these because, and even our branding with the Fab 5, isn't that the fun part of our branding as well? So Karen, you are not only a genius, but you're incredibly creative with your Pixingo company. And we are thrilled, like I say, to be able to share and honor you with the cool stuff that you've done for Doc and Queenie. So thank you for that.
Yes. And I that branding, like what she did with the polka dots on some of our videos with our anniversary, that's got polka dots on it. With our Faithful Friends on Purpose interviews, we've got polka dots, and it's purple. It's a different purple, but it's in the purple, category. So, yes, branding.
Just so everybody knows this also, these will be broadcast on Doc and Queenie Facebook Live, absolutely, which means it'll be on our Doc and Queenie community page on Facebook. So you can always have it there. And then each of us, of course, will have it on our YouTube channels, playlist, Doc and Queenie classes. So you can always find that as well.
And that is the consistency. That is the better part, because you're constantly, you see us all over that. You're probably sick of us, but you see us all over the place.
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm not sick of us, Doc.
No, I'm not either. We're entertaining ourselves. Come along for the ride. We, if nobody laughs, we're laughing. So very cool, very cool. So hopefully by this time next week, I can't remember if the Chiefs play on Tuesday or Tuesday.
I actually don't think it's been assigned yet because it depends on the game tonight.
Okay, I was going to say, because I do believe, I heard I don't remember if Houston won, but I thought we were supposed to win. They were saying we're going to play Houston. I don't know.
Huh. Okay. Because I thought the Bills and the Steelers make that determination. I don't know how that works.
Probably.
Tonight's game seems to be pivotal. And so whatever that means, we play on Saturday or Sunday. Now, I don't know about everybody on here, but I literally went, okay, the game's on Saturday night. I woke up Sunday and went,
it was weird not having a football game.
Oh my gosh. Am I supposed to be doing my posting party? What is happening here? And having enough with the holidays as far as what day is it? And then with the Chiefs playing on a Saturday night, I was like, oh my gosh, I better get all this stuff handled today. So it's a funny thing. What day is it? Don't ever ask me that.
Well, it's Monday. It's Doc and Queenie Day.
Yeah, I know. I love that.
And it's Booch Day.
Yeah, buche. I can't believe that is a term I have never heard in my life. And of course, I know
Buche,
kombucha, but
pet
that's
day. Yeah. So,
that is
there's
very
lot,
funny.
there's lots. So I'm gonna throw out a challenge. I'm gonna put it on our Facebook page. I'm gonna ask people to share a better from, a better from last year, and maybe looking forward, what would they like to focus on as a better for the coming 2024? What do you
I
think
love
about
that. I absolutely love that. I seriously do. And that is the coolest thing. And the better for me, I automatically know is certainly my YouTube channel. Holy moly, I'm nowhere close to you, but it is so much
it?
better than I ever would have thought. I think I'm inches away from 19,000 views. So I'm only 20% of you. So that's interesting, but I am thrilled because I would never have thought that would happen. But the better part for me is my SSI score on LinkedIn. And I love having Facebook and all my friends and followers, absolutely. And that has been certainly fun. But I have found the business growth piece on LinkedIn to be huge. And so my social selling index score is bigger. So if you don't know how to do that yet, attend a posting party on Monday mornings. What is your better going to be, Doc? Thawing snow quicker? What are you going to do?
Oh, there's so much to do. Everybody thinks, oh, you're not doing anything. Yeah,
You
right.
sit on the sofa and eat bonbons. I have to know that.
Yeah, I gained weight from November to, actually, I do, from
Oh,
November to February. It just looks a little different. No, I've got seed starters going already, as everybody knows on YouTube Shorts. I've got
wow.
those going. I'm getting ready to write some ebooks and a course.
My
So
God.
just a few things. Yeah. So it's like you don't see a lot. You don't see a lot of me right now because I've got my nose to the grindstone, just trying to be creative in that. Yeah. So, but by mid-February, end of February, I will be already prepping to get things outside.
Oh, I
So
bet. Yeah. And
I've got a
everybody says, "Oh, isn't it nice that you get 4 months off?" And I'm always like, how does that work? She never
no,
takes any time off.
I
Yeah.
don't. I may go on vacation, but the person I vacation with, we're constantly going. So I take my vacation between 11 p.m. and 7 a.m. I think that's where it
Yeah,
is.
I think we call that siesta.
Ah, okay, siesta. Yes, no, but no, I will be prepping here. Once the weather breaks, I'll be building more. I'm building actually tomato towers on wheels, and yeah, I'm constantly changing and trying to figure out different ways to add more space. And my husband just goes, "Oh, okay."
The good
He's
news
just
is
kind of
your
like,
family benefits from this fabulous food.
yes, yes.
So it's awesome. What's Doc having for dinner? Oh my gosh.
Yes. So, but yeah, right now is a writing course development ebook, and then YouTube Shorts. I basically I want to get a few videos out if I have time, but I really don't have time. So it might be another couple of weeks. Who knows?
Well, the good news is Mo Betta.
Mo beta. So it looks like we are basically out of time.
Oh my gosh, but that is a great challenge. Tell us what you want to be Mo Betta at. All those prepositions are dangling, but forgive us. But we are super excited, honestly, to have you join us for Faithful Friends on Purpose, Doc and Queenie community. The growth is amazing. The classes are phenomenal. We appreciate the support of the YouTube channel. Doc, I'm just telling you what, this community has been amazing.
Yes, I hope they're having as much fun as we are. Um, but no, it's been fantastic. We've got some fantastic community members, and let's just keep it going because that's what it's all about: community, networking, et cetera, et cetera. Make it more better. So, thank you for joining us, everyone. Today, Dr. Queenie Facebook Live at
Hi,
She's getting better. She's getting more better.
Mo
So
Betta. We hit 0 out here, so I can do it now.
enjoy your national days of, and first, Queenie, your national day of popcorn on Friday. Can't wait to see what you're going to post. It's always a surprise. You can join us right back here next Monday, and hopefully we'll have another Chiefs win to celebrate. It's going to be a tough one. We know that because they've not been themselves lately, but that's just my opinion. You can check us out here next Monday at the same time. Until then, have a fantastic week. Stay warm and safe. And we love our community. And if you've watched us on the replay, thank you. And don't forget to share. So you can reach Kathy Weaver, KathyWeaverKC.com, myself, Kitchen Gardener, KitchenGardenExpert.com. And as you know, we're all over social media. So thank you, Queenie. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.
Thank you, Doc. Bye for now.
Bye.